Hey there, friends. Nibs again. Out here at the range today, doing a little bit of goofing around, having a pretty good day. It's a little bit chillier than last weekend, but it is actually a really nice day. Little overcast. Trees are almost gone off the trees, but it's a nice day. We can get out and shoot at the range, so we're going to take advantage of that. Brought out a couple of really cool rifles from the collection, some 22s, a couple of pellet guns, and just trying to get out some cool old stuff to show you guys. This one, I'm not sure exactly when this one was made, but I think based on the serial number on this, it might be a 93. I'm not 100% sure. But what we have here, you guys seen the title already, but this is a BAM, I believe it's the B26. Yeah, the XS-B26, which I think BAM eventually became Zisco, or was Zisco, and that was just their brand name or whatever. I'm not exactly sure, but this is a really cool gun. Very much a kind of a copy or replica of a Virao break barrel. Not 100% exactly perfect in every way like a Virao, but the trigger mechanism is very close to the record trigger. Not, again, not 100% exact match or copy or whatever, but even right down to the little rounded screws that hold the breech block in place and everything, very much like a Virao HW50S maybe. Very, very similar to one of those old Virao guns. Even the safety is in the same place and works the same way as the Viraos. But it is a Chinese made by BAM. But I really love the way this gun shoots. I've been shooting it out here with some of these JTS dead center pellets today. Really seems to like these wad cutter pellets the best. We'll shoot those last, but I wanted to give it another try with these JTS 8.7 grain round nose. Was going a little haywire with those, so but I want to do one more group with that before we get back to the wad cutters, and then we'll do a little bit of plinking at the end. Let's see if I can reach it out to 50 yards, and it is a bit breezy here today, so that's going to affect especially our 50-yard shots. If anybody has any information on when these guns were made, I really didn't find a lot about it. But I think 93 would probably be a good estimation of its age. So probably in the 30-plus-year-old range. This one's beautiful too, just absolutely gorgeous. So all right, so we're gonna go to the gong out there. Oh yeah, first shot, pa-ting. Some people commented a couple times about how I use the pa-ting, and that, you know, is something Riddick does, but me and Mike are pretty good friends. We chat quite a bit via email and whatnot, so you know, he doesn't mind. I think we're both mutual channel members on each other's channel, so I'm sure he doesn't have any problem with me using his pa-ting. But all right, let's go to our splatter burst right to the center there. All right, just a little right. So when I was shooting those, I had it zeroed with these kind of, and then I was shooting the wad cutters, and they were off to the left a little bit, so I kind of expected that shift to the right there with these ones as I was coming back on with these. But like I said, I just want to give it another go with the round nose, see what it does, and then we'll switch back to the wad cutters and hopefully do good. All right, that's a little further off to the right. Yeah, it was a little erratic with these round nose. Not horrible shooting, but I always like to shoot the smallest groups I can, right? All right. A couple more, and then we'll switch to the wad cutters. So I do have one of those nice Orc Air 3 to 9 by 40 AO scopes on here. Really nice, budget friendly, very budget friendly, and Springer rated, they say. Oof. Yeah, see, it's kind of a little bit all over the place. Be okay for plinking, hitting plates and stuff, but I think it'll do a lot better with the wad cutters. All right, last one here. Yeah, that's no good. All right, let me close those up. Just such a beautiful gun, though. Really well made. All right, let's see if we can do any better with the wad cutters. I think I already mentioned it's pretty breezy out here today, so that is not gonna help our effort at all. All right, so let's go to 6 o'clock. That's a little off to the right too. Nice quiet shot cycle on this guy. Very much Viro-esque. Looks like I might could use a couple clicks back to the left. Oh, there it is. Winter's definitely coming, though. I had to fire up the coal stove the other day. It was in the 30s. I think it actually got down into the 20s in some of the outlying areas around my area. What happened here? All right, now we're... So I wonder if we could have had some, kind of like when you're switching 22 ammo and you... It was 5. I just want to do a couple more into that group just to see. Yeah, the wind's really kicking up right now. And it's blowing, it is blowing from right to left, so... I'm not even really trying to read the wind or anything either, so there is that. All right, let's see if we can hit some silhouettes here. I got some little splatterburst dots on my silhouettes there. Kink. Do I think this gun's ever gonna outshoot any of my Viros? No. But it's about a third of the cost. When you find one of these, let's see, let's go to one of the plates here. Let's hit the big black plate. Patwang! So, a nice vintage Viro from the 80s or 90s is going to cost you $600 or $700. I paid less than $200 for this one. Actually, closer to $100. All right, back to our spinners. I guess if I really spent some time with it and dug in my pellet box and, you know, tried a bunch of pellets. I might find one that really shoots superb with it. Mr. Pig. Really just want to say thank you to everybody on the channel. Just went over 20,000 subscribers. Just absolutely blown away. It's been so much fun. A lot of work, but it's fun. Blew that splatter burst right off. But yeah, we made it to 20,000 subscribers. Never expected any of that. It took me almost 10 years to get to 1,000 subscribers, and then it just took off from there. Once I hit 1,000, it just grew and grew and grew. All right, let's run down the rack of plates. So that one's only hanging by one wire. I need to find a little bit better solution for hanging these. The copper wire gets broken in transportation. All right, black plate, second black plate. Those are a lot of fun. So another really cool addition to the channel that's coming very soon is a fiber laser engraver, and we'll be doing some reviews on that guy. And I plan on doing some. I've got like 40 of these plates left still, and I plan on engraving those, and I'll give them away, and you know, as prizes on the channel. That'll be my practice to get good at laser engraving. But I think that's going to be a really neat addition to my repertoire as far as being able to fix and build stuff. And all right, the white plate. Twang! So that one's aluminum. The rest of them are all steel. So I did hit the gong with the round nose. Let's see if I can hit it with the wad cutters. Oop. First time the automatic safety's got me today. There it is. It's a pretty accurate gun. Like I said, it's never going to be a viral killer or a Diana killer, but for what it is, it's a pretty nice little gun. Nice smooth shot cycle. Let's run through the silhouettes one more time, and then we'll get out of here. In the realm of brake barrels that I have in my collection that are from China, I think this is one of the best ones, one of the better ones for sure. I do own a number of, you know, Diana, or not Diana's, but Crossmans, and I just can't even think of what they are, but I know I probably have at least 6 or 7 other Chinese made brake barrels, and I do like shooting them. Most of them anyway. But the build quality on this one is so much better than a lot of those other ones. Just, it's, you know, made to be a copy of a Viral. And if you'd had any less of build quality than this, I think you'd really be missing the mark. All right, I'm gonna hit the gong one more time, and then we'll get out of here. Yeah, I could just shoot this guy all day. Very easy to cock. Again, very much like my Viral HW50S. Pating! But there you go. So cool, so nice. Fiber optic front and rear sights on the open sights on it. But these little Orc Air scopes really do a great job. So far, been I think I own 7 or 8 of them on various, mostly Springers. I do have a couple on other types of air guns as well, but mostly Springers, and they seem to be holding up very well. Again, I really appreciate everybody being on the channel. 20,000 subscribers, just absolutely blown away. Hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.